Mopar V8 owners, we gotta have a real talk because things are about to change, and not for the faster. Not top speed wise, anyway. Let's get into it.
Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't tell me all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss.
Boy, those of you who like to buy your power instead of building are not gonna like this video, Hellcat owners. I said it. Okay, so let's have a real talk. It's been a minute since we did one of these rants. Let's get in it. I saw an article the other day. It was about the CEO of Dosge coming out and saying that he believes the end of the Mopar V8 is on the way. I think more importantly, he said like the Hellcat, which is, it's expected. You can only run something so long before there needs to be advances. But there's a very big update as far as the FCA world that no one's really paying attention to. So, for those of you who have been under a rock or, you know, just kind of turn off the TV lately because of all the other bullshit going on in the world, FCA is no more. FCA and a company, I believe it was called like PSA, European stuff, they combined, they now are part of a company called Stallantis. If you guys have erectile dysfunction, make sure you get some Stallantis. I don't know why they decided to use that name. Beyond me. But anyway, Mr. Kniskus, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, probably not. He came out and said that with everything going on as far as fuel economy and everything, that he thinks the end of the V8 era is coming. And unfortunately, I would have to agree with him. In that way, I mean that PSA is a company that has, I think, 14 or 15 different models of electric vehicles. And with those two being merged now, it's inevitable. Now, what does that mean for the modern V8 Hemi owner? Modern V8 Hemi owner, keep your car. It's going to be worth some money. Absolutely. Fossil fuels aren't going anywhere. For those of you who live under a rock, again, to power all of these electric things, you need oil. Fossil fuel isn't going anywhere. Now, will it get expensive? More than likely. Do I see the 6.2 Hellcat going away? Potentially. And, hear me out, I don't mean like the block. I mean the supercharger. Hear me out. This conspiracy theory, so for all of you who freak out, put your tin hat on. But I think with the merger between FCA and PSA, that they are going to come up with some kind of crazy ass plan to do electric engines along with the 6.2 engine. Or it may come down that the 6.2 engine, that the 6.2 engine altogether is taken out and they decide to go ahead and go with 6.4 and do an intermediary with electric engines. That's a big possibility too. Either way, those of us that enjoy horsepower, it's not a good time. And I mean, I don't want to be here and get political. I fucking hate politics, to be honest with you. They're all thieves. I don't give a shit what side of the aisle you're on. They're all thieves. They ain't doing it for you. They ain't doing it for the world. They're doing it for them. How do you make $140K a year, but you're worth $200 million? Use your noodle, guys. But that's a talk for another day. Not trying to have that on YouTube. What I'm getting at is all this environmental stuff is changing. I mean, we see pipelines going away. We see this and that going away. We see the other two big automakers currently switching to all electric stuff. Case in point, GM. They've even changed their logo. I don't understand it, but word on the street is C8 is going to have an electric variant. Not interested. Personally, I'm not interested. And then you look at things like Ford, where they did the Mach-E? What a strange vehicle. Like, name it something else. But hey, who am I? At the end of the day, who the hell am I? What I'm here to tell you is if it's coming down that, hey, the Brotherhood of Muscles going electric, keep what you currently have. These are going to be worth money. I want you to remember that there was a gas shortage and all that. I believe in the 80s. I wasn't alive. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. But a lot of people got rid of the muscle cars and all that at that time because they were more worried about it. Here's what you do. Find yourself an economical daily. Like I have a Silverado. Everybody's like, you have a truck. You're right. I have a truck. But here's what you need to understand about that truck. It gets better fuel mileage and all of my stuff. It's comfortable. I'm not going to modify it, so I don't have to worry about it breaking. And that is some of the best news ever because I do dumb shit and I break stuff. So what I'm getting at here is literally things are changing as we speak. Now, again, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a while. There's a lot of things that have to go into motion, and they have to figure out how to make it cheaper, and they have to figure out where they're getting the batteries. And we all know that Tesla has a strong hold as far as the EV community right now. And I mean, I was watching, I believe, Mars Speed, and he said that they're like, right now they're trying to figure out how to make like Dodges autonomous. Like, nobody wants that. If you buy a Dodge and you're not a driver, what the hell was the point? I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, hey, I can only speak for me. I don't want my car to drive for me. I'm not going to trust that. I'm not in control, and computers can get hacked. Not interested, personally. Speaking of C8, there we go. What a waste. What a waste. I'm sorry. That car's cool, man, but the price gouging on that thing is just atrocious. And the amount of just bullshit problems people are having with it. The front issue, and sensors are going bad, and the transmission's got issues, and they're getting engine knocks, and they can't undo the tuning. Like, good Lord, man. There's a case and a lesson there. Don't buy the first edition of any new vehicle. Wait till the second edition comes out, because 9 times out of 10 it got all the bugs out. By that time, the car's probably worth it. Besides, right now, if you went bankrupt buying a $110,000 mid-engine Corvette when I went and bought a C8 for 30 grand, what are you doing with your life? But guys, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on everything. That's what I think is going to happen. I really do believe that they're going to end up getting away from the 6.2. I think the supercharger from the factory is coming to an end. Here's the good news. The 392, I've obviously been looking at things. I have one of those now. I think there's a huge potential there. And what I mean by that is drop-ins, forged internals on this thing, even stock displacement, will strengthen the bottom end of this thing enough that you can get Hellcat power out of bolt-ons. You can literally do EcoBoost Mustang. Watch out, guys. Here, we're gonna give one. I decided I didn't want to blow in front of me. I don't like that. But goddamn, EcoBoost Mustang tripped me out. It sneezed. I don't want to get the Ford COVID. But I do, however, think that you do that bottom end on this Pro Charger, you have more horsepower than a stock Hellcat at that point, with basis to grow more. I think the aftermarket is going to get bigger. Yet I think EV is going to end up taking over the world. So, nice short, sweet video today, guys. Tell me your thoughts. I mean, how do you guys feel about Dodge going electric? Do you feel like it's a good move? Do you feel like they're kind of shit in the bed right now? Do you feel like it's going to catch on? I think it's too early to say so. I also think that there are way too many presidential orders going into effect to be able to make a logical decision. So, there it is. Like, share, subscribe, all that crazy shit. I'm going to go drop all this crazy ass mail off. Victor, you know what I'm talking about. Talk to y'all soon. Stay savage.